Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more FIFA 20 career mode here today on the channel. We're back with season 2 of my Manchester United Ultimate Difficulty Realism modded series. This is episode 37. We have the second leg in the semi-finals of the UEFA Champions League against PSG Paris Saint-Germain, where we lead a whopping 5-2 on aggregate. We could have the final here today and wrap up the Premier League. We'll just have to see. So, if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're new around here with notifications on. Let me know in the comments feedback and suggestions for the series. And would you like to see Season 3? Or maybe I should accept another job offer. I can start, I think basically on the table is I'll put it to a vote, I reckon. I'll have a look at the job offers, see if there's any that piques my interest. We can continue on from this save, do Season 3 in this save world. And I think it'd be kind of a challenge to sort of try and beat and compete in the Premier League against my squad that I built and in European competition, rather than starting from scratch. But it depends what team and if they've still got the core of players. You know what I mean? Like if Chelsea have sold Timo Werner and Hakim Ziyech, I don't really want to do that. So looking at the last calendar, so we managed to beat West Ham 2-1 in a home fixture simulated after our 5-2 drumming. We still haven't won the Premier League just yet, but it looks likely. We have, Brighton. Far out, that's infuriating. I don't know if you heard that, my damn controller went out. Right, we've got Brighton away, Spurs, and Birmingham. Pretty easy run of fixtures. Probably not the Spurs one. But we could win it against Brighton. I don't know. Mathematically, we'll just have to see. So, I did say as well that I wanted to play with my second team in the second leg. However, I can actually play with my first team because we had a midweek match against West Ham where the second team played. So I can actually play with my strongest first team, which is fine. So looking at the table, Marcus Rashford with 12 goals there. We're actually going to simulate this one, but I'm going to slow things down and watch the whole thing develop. We've scored 5 away goals. There's no way PSG are ever going to lead at Old Trafford 3-0 in a simulation. I'd have to eat my own hat if they do that. But there's no way they're doing it. So looking at the table now, it looks like it's going to be a Man City United final. We had a really easy run, except for PSG, where we blew them away. But looking at our track record, we have scored a lot of goals in the Champions League. What I find more interesting is the Europa League, if I'm being perfectly honest, where they have potentially an all-Madrid semi-final. I want to go to this one. Here it is. Yeah, Real beat Dortmund, Atletico Milan. It's going to be an all-Madrid final there. But Rashford is the top goal scorer on 12. Let's simulate this one. So, we've got our first team. My defensive is a little bit exhausted, but we should be able to make up for it, I think. I think it's just because my defenders are a little bit exhausted, that's the thing. So, simulation at home. If they score 3-0 at one point, if they're 3-0 up at one point, we're in danger. It's going to go to pens. So we're going to start things off here now. Mbappe picks up a yellow in the 6th. Pjanic scores the first away goal for PSG in the 20th. Not good. Can we hold things off to half-time? We can. Klosterman comes off. Sula comes with a red card. Cavani comes on. Diaz with an injury. It's going to the 80th minute now. PSG win 1-0, which isn't the best. But we go through on aggregate just fine. How long is Ruben Dias out for? 7 days. That's not too bad on reflection. But look, we should have won against that match. I understand that my backline was heavily depleted. But hey. Yeah, so they needed 3 goals. They couldn't end up going and doing it. So we go through and... yeah, it's either going to be Man City or Juventus. We'll just have to see. Okay, now let's look at the Premier League. So, let's expand this. So, with 35 games played, we sit 4 points clear of Liverpool with a game in hand. I think if we win this Brighton match, we're probably going to win. Liverpool second. Just this, Man City after selling KDB, they just didn't keep the momentum. It was so close around the 60th mark, and we just kept our pace. We kept our momentum straight from December. We started off shockingly, losing 5. Liverpool have drawn. We just haven't drawn. We've just either lost or we've won. So we're 4 points clear. Liverpool second, Chelsea third, Man City fourth, Everton fifth, Arsenal in 6th place, Brighton in 12th, Birmingham, Leeds, and Preston are going down. Okay, so I don't actually know if we can win the league here. Oh, it's a Man City final. Juventus lost. Wow. Yeah, so we might have to play this Spurs match here today. We'll just have to see. So, we'll probably play with the second team. Whoa, they look a little bit worse for wear, don't they? So, we'll bring on someone who can play on the right. Probably Greenwood. Defensively, the Cells can come in for that. And we'll bring on someone like Lozano there. We'll leave it like that. Okay, sweet. This should be enough to at least get a victory against Brighton. There's a press conference hiding the news, so I don't actually know if we... Yeah, I guess that's the risk we take. Away against Brighton. 2-0. Milik and Palacios pick up a win. And is that it? Have we just won the title there? That's what I want to know. Has it come up at all? Manchester United continue their title run. Oh, no, here we go. Dominated Manchester United. Seal the title with 1 game to spare. Come on, United. We've just won the Premier League. Against Brighton. We've seen the festivities from last season anyway. We're always going to win away down at Brighton. But we've won the Premier League. Is there like a little asterisk next to our name? No, but... Yeah, with 1 game to spare. Well, I think it's just 2. But we've won the Prem. Right, okay. I thought there might have been more negotiations there or something. Where's us lifting the cup? We've sealed the title. Yeah, where's the trophy of the Prem with Pogs? Maybe that comes on the last day or something. Well, if we've already won it, there's no point of playing this match against Spurs or Birmingham. Let's just go straight to the cup final in the UEFA Champions League against City. We can wrap things up in episode 27 here today. Or 37, rather. Calvert-Lewin 28. Yeah, so we'll play with the first team. Do we need to rotate this? Oh, Diaz is exhausted. Okay, we'll bring on... We'll play Lindelof. And... We'll bring on Diaz here. How's our substitutions looking? It's okay. Yeah, so the first team can play, then we'll play the second team away against Brighton. Yeah, so maybe it has to go to the last day for us to get that up. But we've won the title, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm so happy that we've gone and done that. I'm actually kind of surprised, to be honest. I was focusing on the Champions League so much. 1-1. Sessegnon and Fernandez. That's fine. There's no way anyone's catching us now anyway, so... And is it fit like was that it? No. I'm just trying to find the notification for it. Because it should have popped up. Wait, Liverpool chasing. Yeah, yeah, no, we sealed the title. I'm just like, maybe it's on the last day. I just want to see our top player with the cup. Yep, so this is the last match of the Premier League season. 38 matches. We face Birmingham at home. And Man City in the Champions League final, which I'm kind of a little bit unsure about because we've smashed them so many times this season. I'd want to face Juventus, at least in this career series. 4-0. Pogba, Fernandez, Oyarzabal, Sanchez getting on the score sheet. And now is it all official? You'd more than likely think so. Let's go through the news catalogue once again. Hey, Manchester United. Seal it. End of the road for Grant. Oh, yeah, because we've got players like leaving the club now. Salah wins the Golden Boot. Yeah, where is it? I usually see us with the cup. But anyway... There was not even a shadow of a doubt that we were not going to win the Premier League towards the end there. I don't believe it, though. I am blown away of how much the other teams dropped off. Liverpool were chasing us, but when we beat them, that was it. We've won the Premier League, guys. 97 points, which is 1 more point than last year. I need to check my goal difference. So this time we lost more, but we drew more. The Premier League wasn't as competitive. Man City, without KDB, have really dropped off. Liverpool absolutely pushed us, though. So Chelsea finished in 4th, Everton in 5th. Dominic Calvert-Lewin dragged them there. It's a disgrace from Arsenal, and Spurs finishing 6th and 7th. Mid-table mediocrity, Birmingham, Leeds, and Preston getting relegated. So we lost the Community Shield. It's an Arsenal-Newcastle final in the FA Cup. We, of course, won the Carabao. And we've got a real opportunity. We've won the Super Cup. We've got a real opportunity to go and... Oh, Man City. Yeah, that's the thing, though. Man City, this is their 2nd Champions League final. They actually won it last year. You forget that. You forget that they won the Champions League last season. Real face Milan there. I kind of forgot that Man City are the European champions, the current European champions. Rashford there with 12, though. But let's play this final and end the series. Well, Season 2, that is. Okay, guys, welcome to the moment you've all been waiting for. This is the penultimate moment in our season. Manchester United, the first time back in the Champions League under my managerial reign. We have the UEFA Champions League final against City. We made it there last year, like I said. However, we've beaten them a lot this year. Rashford is the top goal scorer. They've knocked out a lot of quality opposition on their way. Juventus, Bayer Leverkusen, Napoli as well. We've done the same. PSG, notably out of all of them. But let's get stuck into them. I'm actually going to attend this press conference. Most of the time it's a waste of time, to be honest, because the morale boosts are only minor and I don't really need them anyway.
Thanks, guys.
So, please tell us if you have anything special prepared for the final.
Ready?
You are playing against Man City, your rival. It's going to be a great game. We will play our usual football, which is winning. You put the game beyond doubts last time. Congratulations. Do you reckon that your rival Man City is inconcernable? Concentrate less on the opponent. Manchester City's morale is irrelevant. Yes, it's irrelevant. Who cares about Man City? They're nobodies. They're a little horse. They're a little horse. Your team is basking in great form recently. Do you think you can continue to perform at this lightning pace in the upcoming matches? We can do even better. Boom. And that'll do.
Okay, I think that's everything.
Okay. Wow. I'm nervous, man. I'm keen. I'm ready. I'm fiery. I'm pepped up. Let's go and do this. Okay, so Sancho's got on to a 91. Sancho, Rashford, Oyarzabal, Fernandes, Pogba, Ndidi, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, oh, that can't be Lindelof. That needs to be Ruben Diaz. Alaba, Dave, Milik, Lozano, Palacios, Zielinski, and yes, so we'll bring on... Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm actually really happy with that. Okay, not really much else we can do with this starting 11. Let's get stuck into Man City, though. I'm curious to see. Like, this is going to be the penultimate City squad. Like, this is their best starting 11. We're playing at the Volkspark Stadion on ultimate difficulty in the rain against Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. The red side of Manchester faces the blues. It's the Red Devils versus the Citizens in the Manchester Derby on the European stage. I'm so excited for this one. Guys, if you haven't already smashed that like button, I'd really much appreciate it. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see Season 3 of the Career Series. It just depends if we can go on and do a treble, I guess, and what job offers we potentially get as well. But I could start from Chelsea from scratch, or depending on the job offers, I'll have to have a look after this. I have to have a look after the match, depending if I win. Or we could lose. And is the double enough to leave the Career Series here? 2 Premier Leagues, a Super League, a Europa League, and a Carabao Cup. I think we need the Champions League, though. Come on, United. Okay. We've had really good memories in Munich. Let's have a look at this squad. 4-3-3. It's been rotated, but it looks weird. I haven't seen a lot of these players before, actually. Edison, João Cancelo, Stones, and Bonucci. So last time, we've actually faced a lot of rotational Man City squads because Fernandinho should usually be there. They've got Zinchenko at the left back, Rodri, Foden, Herrera. I didn't know he signed for Man City. Bernardo, Gabriel Jesus, no Aguero, and Jack Harrison. Wow, okay, so no Sterling, no Aguero. What is this City squad? Maybe they've picked up a lot of injuries. I should have checked that. But that is their starting 11. And Manchester City with the kickoff. It's all to play for here in the UEFA Champions League final. So we lost possession. A tackle came in, but it wasn't anything too crazy. So still a lot of good quality players, but they lack the spine of their team. I guess Pep has really pushed them to 2 Champions League finals. Oh, they're surging forward here now. Not bad from Gabriel Jesus, but he's offside. And we'll try and play and bring things out from the back. We've got to be cool. We've got to be calm and collected. We know we've got winning blood in... We've got winning DNA, I guess. They're really closing me down here. I might have to... That's not bad. Maguire's absolutely done tremendously well there. And they're trying to block me off here. Oh, here we go. We're on the break. It's Rashford away in the final. He's got to finish it. If anyone had money on Marcus Rashford scoring, you've just won an absolute bucket load. It's Rashford to make it 1-0 just before the 10th. And the Red Devils lead in the UEFA Champions League final. Oh, it was Maguire there to hold up the ball so well and to create something special for Marcus Rashford. I've got to say it. What a magnificent goal for United to start things off 1-0, the Champions League final. A victory is itching closer and closer to us. 13 goals this season for Rashi. Come on, United. Yeah, I just don't know. Like, what is this City squad? Like Jack Harrison? Like, I don't know. Who that? Who that? So, they had a really good opportunity early on to maybe go in front. Man City. Harrison now. Oh, that's not a bad ball. Could have been a little bit more direct, but okay. Oh, Sancho there now. Oh, who's this going forward? It was David Alaba, I think. Surging from the left-hand side of the pitch. It's Phil Foden now. Pogba has... Oh, God. Phil Foden's getting out. Run by Pogba. Oh, ball in. It's been seemingly dealt with Maguire, but... Oh, okay, right. Yeah, so they're really pressing me hard at the back here. I'm not even going to lie. Like, look at this, man. They're really pinning down Ndidi. Like, we just need to turn and open up a bit of space and we'll go. Look at this. As long as we get past that midfield block, we're fine. Some nice 1-2 football here. Oyarzabal. But... Oh, it's just a little bit of flick-ons here. 1-0 is the lead. We've won cup... Oh, good stuff. We've won cup finals in the... Far out, Ndidi. I tried to get the shot away, but he actually faked it. We've won cup finals 1-0 before against Spurs earlier in the season in the Carabao. Oh, Fernandez. That's a... He whacked him in the face, man. That's got to be a yellow at least. Favoritism. Citizen, secret agent. Ref is a... Oh, here we go. If the ref is a Man United hater. Ball in. Maguire dealt with. Far out, man. Just try and create... Oh, there we go, there we go. Lost the header to the congestion on Jones. Yeah, like, I reckon Jack Harrison there's not going to put a good ball in, so we'll try and push down. There we go. Oh. I don't even know who Jack Harrison is. He must be a Youth Academy product. Ball in. Deal with it, deal with it. That's not a pen, is it? It's a yellow. What? Oh, okay. It was a yellow for a later foul. Far out there closing me down here. I hate this. I just need to, like... Oh, they're baiting me into a aerial ball, and John Stones seems to be just snuffing them all out. Oh, no. City might be away here. Maguire picks out the pass, and then we just got to go. We've got to shift this and go. We've got to be swift and shift. Come on. Oh, Pogba. He's got to finish it. Oh, I think he was offside though. Yeah. He drifted there into space, which wasn't too bad, but he's only just off, which is a shame. But the Red Devils lead so far, potentially going into half-time. Rashford looking for Sancho, who's had a pretty quiet first half. Oh, he's cut out of danger there somehow, and it's Rashford at the edge of the box. takes a pivot and pings it wide to the right there, looking to bend it. Oh, it's not bad from Fernandez to get out of the way, but yeah, not bad from Sancho. Not bad, not bad, not bad. A lot of good things happening in this match. A lot of stuff to build on. My defense, I've been really impressed with, but this block, man, that City are deploying is actually incredibly effective. But Rashford, man, whew, what an attempt. Ball coming in now by Fernandez. It's Maguire. Not good enough. And that's it. United lead by a Marcus Rashford goal. 4 shots, 1 on target. Citizens, Man City, 2-0. Incredibly close, this one. Really can go either way. It's all there for the taking for either Manx side. And Sanchez is drifting into central midfield. Now that's a nice 1-2 pass. And from the get-go, Rashford makes it 2-0. Oh my God, he is Manchester United through and through. I'm so happy for him. It's Rashford to make it 2-0 from an absolute blinder against Edison. And we're going to win the final. We're going to win. We've won it. I've worked so hard. 38 episodes, some an hour long. We must have put, 37 hours into this Let's Play. And we're going to be rewarded for it. I'm so happy. And I hope you guys are as well. I'm having a blast with this series. I haven't had so much fun in FIFA for so long. 14 goals. This Realism mod has changed my perspective on FIFA 20 so much. I can't recommend it enough. Go out and pick it up if you can. If you've got the PC version of FIFA. Oh, and we're through here. Fernandez. What? I'm not even paying attention. Like, it's 3-0. It's Bruno. Portuguese. Magnifique. I was looking to maybe, like, send it to Rashford there, but that's the Realism mod. The morale hits the deck once you sort of go away there. Oh, it was so cagey there. But United are going to win a Champions League for the first time under my managerial reign. Crazy scenes, and I worked so hard for this as well. This was like I've rebuilt United. I tried to keep the core where I could. Oh, we're away here now though. Rashford to score a hat-trick. Can he? Oh, I should have just pinged it on his right there, if I'm being honest. Herrera comes off, and the Citizens are just absolutely exhausted. There might get something here though. Alex Garcia fresh off the bench. And Didi. Yeah, they're doing alright here for now. Let's go again. There we go. It's Sancho now to score. Oh, he just put it over the bar. Sometimes finesse works don't really work when they go over the bar like that. Like when you try and drill them in. You nearly just sometimes directly toe poking it. Rashford looking to turn Bonucci. Man City still have Champions League football next year, but the former European champions are about to lose it to the Red Devils. Will we get one last late substitution on here? Maybe not. Oh, they're on the break here. They've looked good in this last 15. Just holding. And that's an excellent defensive display there. Come on, we just want to try and get a quick lightning counter attack if we can. We're 3-0 up. It could be a lot more. We're hunting Zinchenko there. I don't know if we're going to be able to bring on Zielinski, Lozano, and Milik, but we'll see. Good ball in. Maguire's going to deal with that. Aerially, we're fine. We're going to be gobbling those up all day. Not even tested. Pogba finds Oyarzabal. It's going to be a free kick, actually, after all that. Okay, let's bring on Palacios. Let's switch it. We'll bring on Lozano. Yeah, and then we'll bring on Zielinski, yeah. Maguire, the captain, of course, is going to see this one out. We might be able to get a late minute zinger here if we're careful. It's Zielinski to cut back. Couldn't find someone. I could have just pinged it, but I didn't really want to. What? A free kick to Man City? Come off it, ref. Come off it, Matt. What are you doing, Matt? That's bad. That's real bad by them. And there we go. Lozano's away here now. Oh, Rashford. He's away. He shoots. I thought I had more time. 3-0. After that last United goal, things have sort of fizzled out a little bit. It's more so City possession than anything. Nothing incredibly creative or even scary for them, to be honest. Good stuff there by Sancho. Palacios. Great stuff. Oh, is it the Argentine? No. Man, if he scored that, I mean, it was so awesome. Sancho to whip it in now. It's been dealt with by Phil Foden. Oh, Zielinski now. Goes for goal. I want a screamer in the final. A goal to remember. But 3-0. That's what she's going to write in the history books. United win against Manchester City. Will there be a late goal here for the one and only? No. Oh, whoa. What? That looks like that was cheating. Boop. The fucking goal went straight into Edison's hand. But 3-0. We have won the UEFA Champions League final. Rashford scores in the 10th and the 48th. Fernandes follows up with the nail in the coffin in the 51st. We have won the Premier League back to back. In our first season, we, well, didn't really look up to it, did we? We only just won the Premier League by the skin of our teeth. We got knocked out in both cups, but we won the Europa League. Second season, we managed to stumble into the Premier League. We kept the pace, we kept the momentum, the high-octane sort of momentum, and the other teams sort of really dropped off. I'm actually quite surprised. The title race was closer in the first season, maybe because Manchester City have just sold all their good players, potentially. But here he is, Harry Maguire, to lift, so we won the Premier League, we won the Super Cup, and we won the EFL and the Champions League. So we won a quadruple, not the treble or a treble, just a treble. We won a treble and a quadruple, technically, this season. And after that, honestly, I feel like I've pushed this United squad as far as I could. I've got to attribute my success to my realistic signings that we brought in and all the feedback and suggestions for you guys. Also, my shrewd transfer business. Bernadeschi for 21 million. Milik for below 30. Zielinski. Palacios. Lozano. Just to name a few. And I was ruthless. I was ruthless with the squad. I tried to keep as many of the core first team as I could, but I knew Luke Shaw wasn't up to it, so I brought in David Alaba. Lindelof was okay for the first season, but once we started to hit European competition, he just wasn't up to it. We had to bring in Ruben Diaz. We had injury crises in the defensive line and with Dave in some aspects. Midfield with Pogba and Fernandes, perfect. I did need a DM, so we brought in Ndidi. Right back wise, I was suspect with Wan-Bissaka, but we brought him in. In the first season, it was so weird because we started off with Martial as a striker, but he just wasn't good enough. And Rashford was okay on the right, but I think playing Rashford as a striker just worked tremendously well for this entire career series. What a save there on Edison. We brought in Sancho for 120 million or so. It cost a lot. It basically stunted our transfer budget in our rebuild for the first season, and we didn't get rid of that dead wood quick enough. But in Season 2, we were able to push on there. We did a player plus cash deal. I know it was controversial. I love Anthony Martial in real life, but as a striker, he wasn't good enough with the medium work rate. And he doesn't have the player card to play on the wing anymore, so he had to go. And I think bringing in Oyarzabal was the superior replacement. But we've gone and won the Premier League, which I'm so happy. Oh, and the Champions League. I'm gobsmacked. I'm absolutely exhausted from this series, though. So I think I might need a break for at least a day or so. But stay tuned for the next career series where we will have daily FIFA 20 Realism content. So there he is, Jadon Sancho with the Champions League. I made a promise to him to win the Champions League under my managerial reign with him, and he's gone and done it within 2 seasons. Get in. Okay guys, so before we end this season, let's go through the stats and potential jobs. So, I'm going to put a vote, and this is the only way where Season 3 gets decided, or what this next career series will be. It's going to be on my community tab on my YouTube channel. There will be a poll. Go and vote for the career mode which you would like to see. So, this is the option before we go into the browse jobs. So we can do a Chelsea career mode from scratch, not continue on from this save, but start in obviously 2020 with Hakim Ziyech and Timo Werner and all their latest signings. Or we could do Season 3 of the United career mode, which honestly I personally don't want to do because I think I've pushed this team too far. I might not even put it on because look, we've won 2 Premier Leagues, a domestic cup in the Carabao, and we've won the Europa League and Champions League. I just don't want to do Season 3. I don't think it's viable. I think we should either move on to something else. So, we can do a Chelsea career mode from scratch, or we can accept one of these job offers, which I'll put as well. So, these are the job offers that I'm interested in doing. For example, Everton, no. Spurs, yes, we'll put Spurs on the list. We'll put Leicester on the list as well. We won't put Wolves. We'll put Barcelona. That could be a potential career mode. We could do... I'm actually going to not put Real Madrid because I've already done Real Madrid too many times on the channel. So, I don't want to put them on the vote. Bayern Munich are on the list. Dortmund are on the list. PSG are on the list. Inter are on the list. Juventus. And that's it. Go to the community page on my channel and vote for the next career series. It's going to be in the same format of this United career mode. So, that's the vote, and you guys can go now and decide. So, that's what I wanted to look at firstly. I wanted to actually look at my career. So, after playing 138 games, we won 112, we drew 12, and lost 14, scoring 135 goals. Insane. Absolutely insane. Looking at the squad hub, we have Sancho, 91 rated. Fernandes, amazing. Pogba, I can recommend all these guys. De Gea, he's kind of weird. He's at 38, 88, yeah. Rashford, Ndidi, Milik. I kind of really wanted to get stood Chelsea as a player option. Or maybe even like, I don't know, maybe Liverpool, Spurs would be kind of cool. But they don't have Champions League football. Because I want to come up against this squad. That's what I want to do. Like Chelsea would have been ideal. But that's what you do sometimes. You either get the job offers or you don't, I guess. You can't like resign. Wan-Bissaka, 86 rated. Diaz, 86. Maguire, 85. Klosterman, 85 as well now. Alaba, 84. Lindelof, 84. Grealish, 84. Palacios there. Dean Henderson. Yeah, you most took to pause and have a look at the entire overall rating of some of my boys. And the financial as well. We've massively increased the overall squad value. 150 mil in Ndidi second. Fernandes, even like a lot of these players are worth more than Pogba, which is quite crazy. Looking at the stats, let's have a look for Season 2, the goals. So, Rashford scored 40 in all competitions. He just came into his prime, didn't he? He scored so many goals towards the tail end. Milik scored 17, super happy about that. The amount we paid for him to replace Milik, Mikel Oyarzabal, became that proper right-sided, left-footed goal-scoring winger that I really wanted. Fernandes did really well. Greenwood picked up 12, which was probably about the same, maybe a little bit less. Bernardeschi finally adapted to the Premier League and European football. 12 goals, 9 assists. McTominay scored more goals than Sancho. Grealish, Pogba, Ndidi, and everyone else coming in there as well. Okay, so they're the squads. Can we go through, like, is there any more finances or something? Yeah, maybe this. We can have a look at this. Profit, 125 mil. Expenditure, quite a lot, of course. Transactions. Prize money, we probably would have upwards of like 300 million in a war chest. A horse to the next season. I guess I can actually look towards the bottom. I don't really think we had any crazy youth academy players. Like, we just didn't have time, really, did we? Anyone in there we really take note of? Riley there, Australian 18. 67, that's not too bad. Bartley, +5. Lewis Sweat, love the name of that. Bockhorn, the guy who we bought from the catalogue, he looks shocking. We got a really bad EA catalogue, dude. This guy looks alright, he's like 6'5", German. Jess Garzewski, I can't even say that name properly. But you know the vote. And go and vote on the community page on the channel. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're not enjoying the series, feel free to leave a dislike. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box these days. To get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click subscribe, of course, and the bell to join the notification squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys want to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, maybe some PSN and Xbox codes to buy packs for Ultimate Team, or maybe just some games, I really do recommend checking out my affiliation link, G2A. There's some really good prices, so even just going looking around, to be honest. Anyway, the Patreon and Steam group there as well. Come and join the community on Steam. My name has been Simpzy. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Mahrez whips it into the box. Royce! That is just ridiculous. With the layup, Marco Royce